What's up, Supreme Team? And welcome to the channel. Y'all, we are here to talk about Chris and Nell Fletcher. Are they done with Love and Marriage Huntsville? Well, stick around so you can find out, okay? We're also talking about Moses. It looks like more trouble is rolling downstream for him. And yeah, the last 2 weeks has not been great, all the news that has been rolling out, but I'm going to share even more. So stick around for that. I also have an update on a video that I did yesterday. If you guys missed it, stick around, okay? If you saw it, stick around. And then we're going to talk about Mr. Marsau. Y'all know he is not in a good place with them community leaders and the church, even the people on down at the city hall, okay? Marsau has told everybody that he is marching to the beat of his own drum and y'all can kick rocks. Well, I got an update for y'all on that too. So stick around for everything, okay? Make sure you hit that like button right now, please and thank you, and share the video because that's how others find me right here on YouTube. I am DYANAROZAY, and I bring a unique commentary to your favorite reality TV shows and whatever is popping on social media. If you are not a subscriber, please become one. Hit that notification bell too, that way you don't miss any of my videos. I go by DYANAROZAY on all platforms, and I appreciate every single one of y'all for rocking with me. All right, you guys, and this is my commentary. These opinions are all alleged. I do have to say that. You see the scroll at the bottom of the screen, but let's get it started. We're going to talk about Nell and Chris Fletcher. If y'all remember at the top of the season, at the top of season 8, which I think dropped officially at the end of April or at the beginning of May, we got a late start on the season. But I do remember Carlos King stumping the yard saying, this was going to be an amazing season. He has heard what everybody has been asking for and that he was going to give the people what they wanted, okay? And we got these beautiful pictures of everybody dressed in their black and white child, okay? Y'all remember this? The core 6 is at the top and then all the others are at the bottom. Courtney, Stormy, Nell and Chris, Destiny, and Tisha, her name is Tisha and Ken. And we did not get Sonny and Moses wearing black and white because they did not walk on as friends of the show. They just came on very bravely, standing on their own 2 feet and having their story told, right? But either way, it does not matter because before we could even finish out the first half of the season, Miss Stormy Steele hit us with this message.
You said you was on the show. Yeah. I can't really say what I want to say right now because this ain't how I planned to say it. I don't know why I went live because I want to say a lot, but now I'm like, maybe I should say nothing.
Well, it's too late to say nothing. It's too late to say nothing because the second half of season 8 promo dropped yesterday, and it was clearly obvious that Stormy Steele and Courtney were not a part of the Love and Marriage Huntsville promo, but neither was Nell and Chris Fletcher, child. They are also missing in action when it comes to the promo. We got this photo right here, and then we got another photo of the core 6. They are all wearing, their white jackets, and I think Martell has on a blue navy suit. Melody has on that nice little dress right there, right? Tisha and her flower. Either way, it's not this picture right here. So we know that they definitely put on new clothes to give us this photo, okay? But I do want to just jog your memory on a post that I had given you guys maybe, I don't know, I feel like this was 2 or 3 months ago as well. And this was after that scene with Dr. Francis and the Fletcher kids, right? Lance Fletcher, who I believe is rumored to be Destiny's new boo. Okay, we've seen them have some close conversations. But yeah, he was sitting there with his sister and his cousin, his sister cousin, and he said, "I am out spending mommy and daddy's hard-earned money." And then he put a bunch of hashtags that were real interesting. He said, "Spend that ish, get it how you live, grown kids." And then the last one, he put "spin off." And I was like, is he hinting to something? Because, yeah, that was 3 months ago. And then all of a sudden, Nell and Chris are not a part of the promo. Okay. And people have also been saying Nell Fletcher and Chris Fletcher have been out and about in Mississippi a lot, hanging out with Stormy Steele a lot. This picture was on Nell Fletcher's page where she is hanging out with one of the Bell Collective ladies. That's Letitia Pearson. But they are still hashtagging Love and Marriage Huntsville as if they are still cast members. So I do want to put that up there. You can see it right there. Nell Fletcher, she said she is still a part of LAMH, and so is Chris. They are doing other business opportunities with, again, Love and Marriage Huntsville leading the way. So people who know them from the show is bringing them to do other things. They have a couples group. I think it's called Ferocious Faith Couples Experience in November. And yeah, he said, I don't care who you are. You could be single, you could be a couple, you could be married, situationship. Just come on out and listen to them. And then, y'all, they even took, they may have taken Martell's space because I haven't heard anything about his promo at the Atlanta Fashion and Polo Classic this year. But the Fletchers will be there. Y'all can see it there. They are still hashtagging Love and Marriage Huntsville. And this came off of Chris Fletcher's page. All of these posts were very recent, within the last like 2, 3, 5 days. So they don't seem to be having any animosity with the show. But, you know, they're definitely going to be a part of the second half of the season. I think they're definitely going to be a part of the reunion, which I think if it does not film this weekend, well, it can't film this weekend because the Fletchers wouldn't be there if they're at the Polo Classic. So maybe they changed the date for the reunion filming, because I remember Melody saying within 2 weeks. So maybe it's going to be this upcoming week, child. Let's keep an eye on this. Let's keep an eye on this. Stormy, I heard, will not be at the reunion. Like, she's done with the show. But yeah, let's see. Why aren't the Fletchers a part of the promo? Did y'all just miss those picture day? Okay, because I know y'all like to hang out and have fun and dress pretty. So what happened? Y'all talk to me in the comments and let me know if y'all think that Lance was definitely hinting on something when he said him and his Pete's got a spinoff. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's talk about these three right here real quick. Listen, y'all remember this shirt that Moses wore? On the show, it said Justice, Law, Logistics on it. He sat down with Destiny. That's when they had that conversation about the pregnancy scare and him naming his business after Destiny's son. Well, child, it looks like that business is in some hot water. It may have borrowed, well, I shouldn't say it may. Listen, T from TV dropped some more tea, child. She keeps up with the paperwork with what's going on over there on Love and Marriage Huntsville, but she keeps up with the paperwork. And Moses took out a very high interest loan against Justice Law Logistics. Okay, he took out a very high interest loan, kind of like I don't know, Vegas, or what do you call it, like Charlie the Thumbs kind of loan. Like loan shark kind of loan, it sounds like. But he signed off on it, child, and he said that he was going to pay every penny of it back. And if he did not pay it back, then you know, he would pay those attorney fees for when they took him to court and all the interest that also accrues with it. Okay, so they said they want their money, and they have filed a lawsuit over there in the Missouri courts saying that back in 2023, he had taken out a $50,000 loan, and then he was supposed to pay them back weekly, a $2,500 payment weekly, okay, that had interest included, and altogether it would have been around $72,200 total, the payback. Well, y'all, he breached that contract earlier this year, and it still had a close to $25,000 balance. And they said they want that money. They want the interest on it. They want the attorney fees that it's going to take for them to bring it to court. And they said they're going to leave room for 10 other names that they believe has also had something to do with this loan, which is really interesting. You would have thought that loan was just between them and Moses, but they said, no, we're going to make some room. And so people are now waiting to see who else is going to be named in the suit, possibly. Okay. 10 blanks, fictitious names, waiting to see who will take entry. Will it be those good friends of his that did the TED Talk on Saturday night on Sunny's page? I don't know. Possibly. I think their names were Mike and Bobby. Could that be? Could it be Miss Sunny herself? I don't know. Did she even know that this loan existed? Because it sounds like he defaulted on it prior to their actually, I think she said they officially started dating in August or September. So he would have defaulted on it before that, and before, the nuptials even. So we're going to see what happens next. But y'all, I heard that even more is coming down the pike for Moses, and possibly Sunny. But we will check to see what happens next, okay? In the meantime, y'all, if you saw my video from last night, this is a thumbnail for it. If you didn't, check it out. But I do want to make an update, okay? I got my Say What Now photo up here with Destiny and Sunny, because I said, did these two play us as the audience, okay? Were they in on this whole thing? Was it a storyline, child? And I had a few people come to me and say, listen, I have it on good authority that isn't true, that the post that I showed you last night was not correct. It was not under that Sierra prayer style post that Sunny made when she talked about her and Moses getting married. So I said, Letitia and Destiny both were under there saying congratulations. Well, child, that was not the case. In fact, it is so not the case that what I have been told, this is the tea, not only does Destiny and Sunny, they can't stand each other. And I mean, they cannot stand each other. Like, make sure I'm watching my back, can't stand each other. That's the both of them, okay? Just so you know. But also Letitia can't stand Sunny either. There's no love here amongst the three of them. So I do want to make that correction. Sorry about that. Apparently this storyline is as real can be, child. I wanted it to be fake because it was just, you know what I'm saying? It was just too much for my brain, because I was like, there's no way no one could be this foolish. Like, this is a lot of bad choices. But, child, my bad. It's real. So I'm going to put it on out there. At least I'll put this out there. This comment that I made where I said this was under the post, that was not accurate. It was under a different post, okay? So, yeah. Say what now? You heard me. All right. Now we're going to move on to the next story, which happens to be, who do we have? I got Mr. Marsau. Let's put Marsau up here, child. I told y'all that I had to share a story with y'all about what he got going on over there in City Hall. Now, you see him with Luke from 2 Live Crew, okay, back in the day now, okay? He done aged a little bit, but he had this little one-on-one. They got on live to talk about things. This 90s party called Black Nick that they're going to have, and it's going to be at a place called the Camp, Marsau said, which is about just 9 minutes down the road from Black, Marsau's actual bar. Now, Marsau was partying hard as hell last night. Him, Tisha, there's pictures all over their IG stories, all over their page. You can go look at it. It was very much open, serving all kinds of drinks and things right beside the church house. But the church house did put their foot down when they said, hell no, to this Black Nick party. They said, we support Alabama AMU. Okay, we support all that, but what we're not going to support is the nonsense you have going on over here at your cigar bar. Okay, so he did move it on down the street, y'all, and he moved it down the street with a little help. Somebody who knows somebody over there in City Hall helped Marsau out to get those permits and things. And that's how Marsau was able to successfully move it down the street. Okay. So yeah, it looks like Marsau has found a workaround on over there at the City Hall. But I do want y'all to hear this little part that Marsau had to say, because he did share his feelings about it with Luther Campbell. Check it out.
So how we gonna do this? That everybody come in dressed up in their outfits and all that, and they. I mean, what's the thing? Hey, what we doing? So we run a whole like a '90s theme, and so everybody's coming in, and what we have like everybody's coming in. The girls are wearing, they're researching their outfits now. We actually gonna give a prize out to the second best outfit. Because okay. Mine's gonna be the first. I already know. I'm not a big dresser, but mine's gonna be the first, the best. But I do want to get a runners-up something. Oh, okay. So,
I only pause this because if y'all had opportunity to watch this, Luther Campbell's face is like, what do I care about what you're wearing? You know what I'm saying? He's sitting there with his eyebrows lifted like, are you really telling me this? Because I don't care. But listen to the rest.
Yeah. Yeah. So you just coming up, man. We got the best DJs out there, man. Gonna hear all your hits. Yeah. And even some of your new stuff. So that is that gonna be in is it gonna be in a park? What's the venue? So what we're doing is they have this place called the Camp, and there's a lot of people going out there, but that place is kind of too small. So we're taking their parking lot. And we're setting up cabanas. We're turfing out the whole area. We're setting up activations all throughout. Got food trucks and everything coming out there. So that's kind of what we do in our parking lot. But this could be just a much bigger event. And it's in a place called Mid-City where you have more understanding neighbors. Oh, okay. So we're not going to do it here. Yeah. Our quiet little quaint area is probably too much for what we're planning to do over there. Oh, yeah. Okay. I see how this is going. and there's some church members that want to attend. Members. And they really want to attend, but they don't want to be seen coming right outside the church over here. So, well, it is on a Sunday. It is on a Sunday. Ain't nothing wrong with getting some of that holy water in you. We're doing a twofer. So you get a ticket. You get a ticket to the church, and then if you sort of paid your tithes, then you can come over here and you get a little. Oh, okay. Okay, with the pastor and everything, huh? Oh, he'll be there. Nah.
So he said the pastor will be there. So let me make that a correction too. He said he's using the camp's parking lot, and then they're going to take everything else to a different location. So 9 minutes down the road, it's another parking lot that they are going to be using. And it looks like someone in the community allowed them to use their parking lot. So check that out. And then everything else is going to be in a different location. But y'all talk to me in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all think about all of this, child. Yeah, there's always something going on over there on the Love and Marriage Huntsville, along with everybody else too, child. Everybody got something going on right now. But talk to me in the comments, okay? Make sure you're following me on all my platforms, please and thank you. Hit that like button on your way out, share the video. And I will catch you all on the next one. Bye-bye.